Hello, recharging youth for peak performance. This is Mahendra Kapadia, Futurist empowerment and happiness coach, keynote speaker, and author, talking to you. We'll be talking about what are the stressors for the youth. Yes, this is the time, a stress time. Yes, it is not just COVID which has brought it early, but yes, last 15 years have been a stressful time. Let me say it is the it is the it is the globalized world, digitalized world, right? Fast-paced world that which has brought stress because each one is required to perform and it is trackable, it is traceable, your performance. That is the again the modern technology has given that power, given that capability that you can gauge each person's, you can quantify and measure those, you know, productivity or measure the results. So that has pushed the whole humanity, every human being to run. And that has caused huge amount of stress. So much so that stress is declared by the medical community world over as a silent killer. And what we all see, we all have observed, there are heart attacks being talked and there are diabetes. Every alternate person gets that. Even the young people get diabetes, right? The strokes, all of the diseases are not virus based or any such infection based. They are stress based. So they are called psychosomatic body. The psycho mind impacting the body, causing diabetes, causing heart blocks, causing brain strokes, and things like that. So these are all the result of the modernization, so-called being modern, living a modern lifestyle, which includes a passive lifestyle, not walking much, not doing much exercise, right? Everything readily available, right? You don't have body doesn't have to put in much efforts. Ultimately, on one side, your mind is under stress because you want to achieve and do so many things, and other side, body is inactive, passive. Rather, it has become more passive because it is under stress and it can't even decide for itself that he needs to go for a walk or he must do some exercise, and nor he will get a time to go for an outing. So this is the vicious circle through which the modern life is going through. And who will decide the right things? You have to decide for yourself. The society is not going to tell you to take a holiday or to take rest, right? You have to look after your health, your future, your family, your well-being, your happiness, and you are the boss for your own life and your family. So be very responsible when you are handling, even in current time during your college days, right? How much stress you should take. No. So you got to de-stress. We'll be talking about that as well. So let's move to the our presentation. No stressor. How do no stressors? Yes. Okay. This is a wonderful slide, and you better understand this very carefully. You see, align your activities with life goal. This is what I am saying here. Now, of course, you will say we are aligned, we are working towards our activities, our activities with our life goal. But what exactly you are doing? So let me just say, now, all your work, you are working through your sensory organs. Your mind receives all inputs, like computers have a keyboard. Our keyboard is those sensory organs: eyes, ears, mouth, nose, skin also is there. And these are the ones through which the knowledge is going, information is going inside. What you watch outside, some scene is being seen by your eyes. What you read, also a lot of text is understood by your mind, right? A lot of other talk of your friends, colleagues is all heard and interpretation is made out by your mind. And you create the meaning out of it inside. The meaning what the other is given is maybe different, but you have your own meaning, right? The moment something fragrant is there, you are tempted to possibly go close to that or have that or whatever it is, right? Or you want to be away from there as well. And your food and habits can also affect your life. It can affect your health, it can affect your timetable, right? And it can affect your life goal. So these are the data entry points into your mind, so complex mind system, for which you know only 10%. All that data which has gone through this over last so many years, you don't know 90% of it is residing, right? But it can come up any moment. The operating system of human being is very powerful, right? Okay, at a spur, it will come back. Oh, this was the guy I met 15, 20 years ago in my school days. And you will like to be very friendly. You will stop all your important work and devote your time. So that is the power these sensory organs have, right? So what now, all that is broader. I want to come to you. The blue part of that circle is what you are absorbing. Now, this is a very powerful word. Whatever right now, let's say, in today's life, in the good old days, there were not much thing one could read, one could do, because if he goes to office, he will do his work, because based on the files that are there, boss will give some paper, boss will give some direction, and that work is done, and the file, everything is left over there, and you come home, you have nothing to worry about. That work. So today, your lifestyle is changed. The technology is made you, fully responsible, and all technology is so much accessible that there are two things happening. Bosses want you, corporates or your customers want you to be abreast of what is happening to them or what they are telling. The second is many things, even though it is not related to office or work, right? You are tempted to keep looking at it, reading it, watching it, and you can't resist. So all of this is the blue circle. Everything which is falling on your mind through eye, ear, nose, mouth, skin, whatever, is is the blue screen. Now, as I said, you may be reading newspaper, you may be watching some news on TV, some serials, some unpleasant scenes, some deadly scenes, some you know all kind of things you are watching. All is that blue screen. Now look, come to what is your life goal. Your life goal is you want to be an engineer, you want to be a chartered accountant or a commerce graduate or or a mass media person, let's say. Whatever that you want to do, IT person, yes. How much of all that what you do through the day is your functional, your activity, your focused life goal? And you will find that that may be only 25%, 20 or 25%. And the one good or bad thing about mind is whatever falls on it, it has a fantastic power of absorption. Sponge. Sponge. As much water falls on it, everything it can absorb. Mind is exactly like that. Anything which falls on it, it will keep absorbing, absorbing, absorbing. So all that blue screen, what is falling on your sponge, it is Happily absorb. You are happy to absorb. You want to read these, you want to see these, you want to listen to these, you want to talk to your friend, right? And on one side, your office, your screen office work is staring at you, but you feel happy by attending to other things. So there is a your life goal is staring at you, and you are not active on that life goal for 70, possibly 75% of the time. I'm talking of the corporate executives, but this is true for possibly you young people, maybe more even, because you have more diversion, you have less responsibility, right? Some of you are more committed to your goals, but yes, so purposeful, positive activities. If you are not doing, you are wasting your time, life, mind, energy, power, right? That's one side. More than that, you are adding negative, negative, negative. So you are not only building the foundation or tower on that, you are actually breaking down whatever foundation was built so far through your 10, 15 years of college and school. You are actually destroying your foundation. So be absolutely careful what you are hearing, seeing, speaking, doing, thinking. And as we said, the key, everything starts with thinking. So if you stop at thinking, it won't go forward. Don't allow it to move forward. Don't see, don't hear, don't speak. But before that, don't think. Don't want to do it. That's where you should stop it. Then you will realize that I have nothing to do with the whole world, because my life goal is here. I have to finish my BCom, I have to finish my BSc, I have to finish my BTech, or I have to finish my mass media, chartered accountancy. My goal is here. And my world is my books, my laptop, maybe a few of my friends, my parent, brother, sister, and some good, just more as a fallback, as a social activity, and nothing beyond that is relevant to me. And suddenly you will find that you have you have more than 24 hours. You can do so many things in 24 hours. So my push to you today, my challenge to you, that you will take this challenge and recast yourself as a young, you know, goal-oriented young person, right? So that you achieve something which you value in your life, right? So let me wish you good luck with that. And yeah, there is one more. I think my video, my own video image is coming in the way, but by the side, on the right side of the blue screen, is a magnifying glass. That's a great example that you may do everything for years together. Sun has been throwing rays, powerful rays, all through hundreds of years. The paper was never burned. But when a focus of the sun rays were brought by a simple magnifying glass, that paper, which was not burning for hundreds of years, could be burnt in just 10 seconds, 20 seconds. So that is the power when you focus on about what you want to achieve, do, nothing else matters. Like Arjun was trying to, aim at that bird, not at the bird, at the bird's eye. No, not at the bird's eye. He was aiming at the pupil of the bird's eye. And then he could become a winner, and everybody else failed. So the focus is everything in life. At this stage, if you want to achieve something, you can be a genius if you focus on one small little thing that you want to achieve in your life. Okay, let's move. Your mind, so your mind can be your best friend or your worst enemy. And yes, you will choose what you want to be. And this we have covered. Yes, I want to show you a beautiful video clip, and I think that you will appreciate. Let me, mm, you will enjoy that as well. Okay.
VP of a ketchup company about to use Grammarly to handle a PR issue. Ketchup's not relevant anymore. That's not good for sales. Oh, but Jules has an idea, and Grammarly's tone suggestions can help bring it to life. Even sparkling ketchup. Because a more confident tone can get your team on board and inspired. Did you see her email? Already calling vendors. Ah, our vendor. Now the team just needs to pick an edible glitter. दुनिया में रहना है तो काम कर प्यारे हाथ जोड़ सब काम कर प्यारे वरना ये दुनिया जीने नहीं देगी आने नहीं देगी जीने नहीं देगी आने नहीं देगी जीने नहीं देगी कोई शाम दुनिया में रोटी नहीं मिलती रोटी नहीं मिलती
Yes, friends. So this is a very mind-opening video, which I felt you must have appreciated, that we all have powers to make even elephant work. Everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. What I would like to only just highlight from this video, which I'm sure you could gauge, a man could be climbing on a bamboo and balancing himself. We keep seeing all these things, but we wonder how it is possible. But we must believe that it's possible. Everything is possible. You got to put efforts, practice, experiment, trials, trials, trials. So life, the possibilities are immense. Creativity is the name of the game. I would like to use this, keep that at the back of your mind on a daily basis. How I can be new, how I can be creative, how I can be different. Because that's where my mind power can give me great results, unique results. We are all unique. We are all genius. Each is a genius. Why? Because we are made in the image of the Almighty. Each of us is a infinitesimal element of the God, because we are made in His image, and He is creator for all, each of us. So have faith in you. When you start doing something, the universe will come to help you. This you have heard before, but you got to start off. The power lies with you. The first step is you got to take. That's why it says, himmate marda to mat dekho. पहला कदम हमें लेना है, हजारों कदम लेने वाला फिर आपको मदद करेगा. This new formula, and so relevant in today's world, where there is a constant pressure, constant stress, and demand for innovation, demand for creativity. And we are actually designed for this. Ships are not made to, what do you say, right? Pass through the coastal areas. Ships are made for deep waters. They sail in deep waters. They don't sail in the coastal area. They are all small boats. So are you a boat or are you a ship? Right? So this is the power that you got to keep that in mind. And yes, I would stop here and we move to our next. Let us move to the next video you will have, will be how to manage stress. Yes. So we'll be talking in our 5th video how youth can manage the stress. So see you in my next video. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you in my next video. All the best to you. And yes, youth is power and you can do wonders. So keep doing your best. Right. Thank you.